y'all know because it's our job. How many nights already? You probably got more than you can count where you've like got up to watch the games like you normally do, and you find yourself being like, man, this is a slate is some BS. Like you have a 5, 6 game slate, and legitimately 5 games will like not be worth watching.
They're all blowouts.
And I mean, you're trying to take some type of notes or something to be able to take and bring up here to talk about. But it's you know how it is. You start picking up your phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, it's just like, what is going on? So these last 2 nights, I feel like we deserved as fans because man, we've had some terrible, terrible nights already, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I think last night we got some pretty good games. I mean, the Raptors game was really good.
Yes,
Yes.
Raptors Hornets, that one came down to the wire. I'm like the Raptors have put together some really good basketball as of late, and what I'm liking from them is that they figured out that hey, we're young, we're fast, we're strong. Let's run in transition. Like we gonna be one of the fastest paced teams. We're gonna get almost 27 points on the fast break in the last 3 games, and over the season they're averaging about 22 points per game on the fast break. So I like the fact that everybody rebounds the ball and they just go. And I think that's such a great recipe. And Scottie Barnes has been amazing with that this year. When he gets the board, he's looking to go. He's looking to move the ball, whether he's either passing it or either he's just getting downhill and getting straight to the basket. He's also had this nice little midi that he was working on over the last few seasons. So I'm enjoying the Raptors season so far.
Yeah, they are the 3 seed right now in the Eastern Conference.
What is it, 5-game winning streak?
4-game win streak.
4-game win streak.
And I thought that like 2 weeks to the season, I was like, man, Darko Rajakovic may not see into Christmas. I don't know if he gonna keep
you
his
were
job.
calling boys
They
name
have
early.
a solid. Well, we've been talking about it just kind of in the offseason. Well, they had a solid roster where we could see this team being maybe the 6th seed or fighting above the play-in. And I think Brandon Ingram he might even have one of his best games as a Raptor. I thought on both ends.
Last night for sure. Yeah.
Where he could have a dunk and then also have one of the game like ceiling blocks to it too. But this is the reason why we mentioned that between Scottie Barnes and Brandon Ingram, I kind of lean towards Brandon Ingram being an all-star just because he's a guy that's going to deliver down the clutch. Scottie's going to have nights where he's scoring just as many points, but when the game is close, it's going to be in BI's hands.
I think it's a toss-up, and I really do think they've done a better job than we anticipated kind of using all 3 of those guys. Because I feel like R.J. Barrett has been having a really good year too.
Yeah.
And when you watch their games, they have this kind of, synergy where they can play off of each other. Even down the stretch, I believe one of the big buckets Ingram was able to create for like R.J. Barrett cutting or something like that. And we've even had some good performances from Emmanuel quickly.
He's put it together.
And yeah, it's just something about having all of that length, that size. We saw it to close the game, 2 monster blocks, Ingram using his length and his size to get a block, and then Scottie doing the same thing. And to Derek's point, using that defensively to kind of create some of those easy buckets, I think is really good. And I think they are an underrated team when you talk about the playoffs because they have the defense. And then offensively, again, they've been able to find a way to play off of each other. And I think half court in the playoffs, being able to have a guy like Brandon Ingram, I know he's not top of the echelon in the NBA as far as one of those guys, but he still has all of the ability. They're going to have some good half court stuff, I think, in a playoff series. So I like them.
They talked about last week or 2 weeks ago how they simplified the defense, which like early on it felt like they were just trying to use the element of surprise defensively, throwing a late double here, doing this and doing that, and now they're doing more traditional things, and it feels like everybody's kind of bought into that, and that's helped them a lot. Brandon Ingram down the stretch, I've said it on small ball that like Brandon Ingram efficiency numbers will never be insane, but if you're really watching his games, you recognize how important he is to that half-court offense. There's a few times a week, it feels like, where Scottie Barnes is like a top 20 player in the league, both sides of the floor. So you put all that together, and since Jakob Poeltl has come back, Emmanuel quickly is looking better off the bounce and everything. So really fun watch. And we got a couple teams streaking right now, and they're sitting at the 3 seed, which I don't know how many people expected them to be that good.
I mean, yeah, sitting at the 3 seed is like surprising. I did not think they would be that good. I kind of had them around, well, it's early, but I kind of had them around the 6-7 range. They could. There could
That
be
would still be a good season.
Yeah, no, I still think that would be a good season.
To be fair, they're like a half a game above 7, so it's like everything is so
oh,
crunched up right now.
yeah.
So
I
anything
want
can
this
really
team to
happen.
make a move. If they continue to play like this, I would not mind seeing this team make some type of move.
But what if they feel like we're playing so good, we don't want to mess up the chemistry?
Then I would say, okay. Okay. I'm not telling them to trade Scottie Barnes or Ingram. But
You telling them to trade for Anthony Davis.
yeah.
That's how you get there, right?
It would help though, especially in the Eastern Conference, what's a little bit more open.
I don't see why they shouldn't be a team that wouldn't.